Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So here in the channel we typically talk about carrying a gun, and I tell you guys to carry a gun as much as you can. And every time I do a video, somebody puts comments telling us, hey, you know what, you shouldn't carry a gun if you do this, you shouldn't carry a gun if you do that. So in this video I'm going to give you 5 things that I think you shouldn't do when you carry a gun. And here it is, guys. The first one is you shouldn't carry a gun if you are irresponsible. And what do I mean with that? If you are an irresponsible man, irresponsible person that don't want to take responsibility for your actions, you shouldn't carry a gun. Carrying a gun means that you have to be extremely responsible. Where are you going to place your gun? When you go to sleep, are you going to leave a gun hanging around? Maybe you have children. So again, you have to be extremely responsible for your actions. So again, if you're a responsible person, irresponsible person, you should not carry a gun. The second one is going to be if you refuse to do training. And this is pretty simple. A lot of guys don't want to pay for training, and I totally get that because it costs money. But you need to have some type of baseline. You need to have someone that's going to teach you how to properly use a firearm. How are you going to load it? How are you going to offload it? How do you pull the trigger? How are you going to aim? All those things are extremely critical, and you need to be very well aware of how to do those things. So again, training is critical, guys. I've been preaching about it. You definitely need to do some training. All right, guys, number 3 is going to be very simple, and this is something that is extremely dangerous. Some guys have this type of mentality. It's the mentality that is, I'm going to kill you. For any type of reason that you see out there, I'm going to kill you. If you do this, I'm just going to kill you. If you do that, I'm going to kill you. If you do this, I'm just going to use my gun. And you need to realize one thing. Deadly force should be utilized when you need to defend your life or others. Essentially, somebody's going to die. Someone is going to have issues. Someone is about to die, or you are about to die. And then you're going to use that force. Again, deadly force should meet deadly force. It can't be deadly force versus one guy that maybe push you, or deadly force against one guy that cursed you out in front of your wife, so now your pride is hurt. It has to be deadly force against deadly force. So if you're one of those guys out there that have that mentality, I'm going to kill you over my TV, you should definitely rethink your process, because again, you may find yourself in jail very, very quick. All right, guys, so here's number 4. You need to control yourself. So if you're a person that cannot control your actions, again, you're possibly going to face some issues. Carrying a gun means that you are a very responsible person. I said it in step number 1. So you have to be able to control your action. You have to be able to think the right way. If you are uncontrollable, if something is going to tick you off and you're going to lose control of your actions, again, you shouldn't carry a gun, because like I said, you need to be able to be responsible. You need to be able to take responsibility for your actions, and you need to control your body. If you lose control with a firearm, you could hurt someone, and again, definitely not a good thing. Now, the last one, guys, I'm going to tell you, and this is someone that some of you guys may not agree, or some of you guys may agree. Put comments down below, and it's the fact that if you are going to carry a gun, if you are going to do that, you shouldn't drink. You should not drink alcohol. And here's where the dilemma gets into it. A lot of people say, well, I could drink 1 beer and I'll be okay. I could drink 2 beers and I'll be okay. Again, guys, if you're planning to carry, and again, in some states may be illegal, but if you're planning to carry, you should not drink alcohol. Because again, what about if you find yourself in a confrontation? What about if you happen to get assaulted by a guy, and then you utilize that firearm, but you drank a beer? Again, that beer may cost you jail time, because again, the legal system is going to use that against you. So it's not even the fact that you may be okay, is the fact that if you find yourself in a confrontation, that beer could cost you 20 years in jail and God knows how much money. So again, guys, here's a couple of things, couple of things that I typically think about, a couple of things that I typically tell people. If you're going to carry, you shouldn't do these things. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.